A little update on Max Russell and Haruhi Tashimi. They've both been rushed to the nearby hospital down here in Indianapolis. Haruhi was unresponsive when they went to her car. Max Russell was talking, but his words were slurred and they couldn't understand a word he was saying. So this is not good for those two. Pichu Walker is the leader. Matt Nathan is in second. Cesar Hernandez is in third. Ryan Bell fourth. Wolfgang Coyote moves up to fifth. Rachel Williams sixth. Denny Wells seventh. Alexander Dawson eighth. Max Skinner ninth. 10th will be Aaron Williams. Aaron Williams moving his way up the field. No wing is Alex Tanker, and he is still up in the top 15. Great run for Alex Tanker. Malachi Johnson in 12th. Richard Johnson Jr. 13th. Dylan Poteet moved back to 14th. He took 4 tires and everyone else took 2, so that might play out in his favor. And Evan Garuso is in 15th. We have a whole host of lap down cars right there. But will they be a big issue as we go back under green? Lap 34 of 80. Green flag is out. I think a couple of these cars were caught one lap down after the round of pit stops. Some of them are just incomprehensible back markers as a few cars step out of the way. I mean, good lord. A lot of cars. Get a nice little breakaway. Back here, I think the lap down cars kept them at bay, but oh my goodness gracious, we got a big heap of cars. Top 5 are out in front. We got 1 car diving down pit road. 2 cars diving down pit road. Holy cow. That's Matt Nathan and Cesar Hernandez are diving back down pit road. Richard Johnson is also following them. Cesar Hernandez going back down pit road because of a vibration on his car. It feels like it's coming from the engine. Remember, that's the second Lotus. And Jack Nathan has blown up already. So maybe the Lotuses are unreliable. Matt Nathan coming down because of a problem with his wheel. It feels like the lug nut is not in all the way and it's vibrating. And Richard Johnson left side tires are loose. So primarily tire problems for these guys. Pichu Walker leads. John Acosta is 1 lap down in 23rd. Oh, whoops. And Luke Walker is also 1 lap down in 23rd. 22nd, 23rd. Jake Cole's in 24th. And second place is Ryan Bell. So Pichu Walker has a good 3-car gap on Ryan Bell. Ryan has to pick his way through the back markers. Whoa! As you can see, that's a little easier said than done as he just got a piece of the wall when he was trying to go around Jake Cole. Way back here is 3rd, which is Max Skinner. Cesar Hernandez is falling down a lap. And Aaron Williams has moved up to 5th. He is coming to the front. These are his kind of tracks, though. Aaron Williams is used to these kind of fast tracks. And are we under the caution? We are under the caution once again. Looks like Richard Johnson might have been involved. Oh, Rachel Williams. She's involved. Wolfgang Coyote is also involved. Those were cars running up in the top 10. Oh, big wreck. Seth Cole's involved. Michael Dawson was involved. Alex Tanker was involved. Dylan Young was involved. Oh my goodness, another big one. And this one looked like it might have happened on the backstretch. Well, let's go back and find out what happened to put us under the caution for the 3rd time today. Well, as you'll see here, Rachel Williams rides up the track a little. Actually, no, Wiley. Wolfgang Coyote comes down in to Rachel Williams, and there they go. It's all downhill from here as they go up the track. Oh, hard. Oh, they both go flipping. All upside down, all over the place. Look at the carnage happening. There is the only Ford in the field, being the number 30 car. That's Michael Dawson, the only Ford in the field. Oh! Oh my goodness, did you see Dylan Young? Let's rewind this real quick. Oh my goodness, another big one, another hard hit. At 100 miles an hour. Oh my goodness, and the car just stopped. That's another hard hit. I don't think it was as hard as and he gets pounded again. Carnage everywhere. Seth Cole is involved. Cement Oscon, Alex Tanker. A massive crash ensuing. Oh, Dylan Young. Oh my goodness. I hope he's alright. It's not as... There's Michael Dawson in the middle of the field. Servant Sarian. Wolfgang Coyote. Rachel Williams. And they're still sliding up ahead. Looks like that maybe Eric Burton got a little piece of it. Alex Tanker slides all the way down into the inside retaining wall. Cement Oscon gets it righted before he hits it. Oh, just a little contact. And Seth Cole, his day is undoubtedly done as he is missing his front, some of his front wing and the front right wheel. Speaking of Seth Cole, he's one of our onboard cars. Let's go right on board with the number 06 Smith, I think it's Smith's Den 06 Honda. On board with Seth Cole. Oh, he almost made it through there. On board with Rachel Williams. Oh! Ouch. And on board with Dylan Young. Oh! Not necessarily it was because of the speed, but the way he hit the wall. Oh my goodness. A few cars going down pit road. P2 Walker, the leader, is one of them. Aaron Williams, more cars coming down pit road. Mia Morris is in. A few others. They've airlifted Dylan Young and the two cars, one of them being Rachel Williams and I keep wanting to call him Wiley. Wolfgang Coyote. They have been airlifted to the nearest hospital. 5 people have gone to the hospital because of this race so far. Dylan Poteet is on pit road. Dylan Young, Richard Johnson was caught. And John Acosta looks like he may inherit the lead. Let's go to a quick commercial break and we'll be back to you with the restart.
Oh, babe, check this out. Hey, come on. You want an MTV? You want a Dorito? Are you hungry? I want to get a Dorito.
Babe, don't hurt my dog.
Come on, get a tip. Come on, get a tip. Get a tip. Come on. Here we go. Here we go.
Well, we are halfway through the race. We're going to give you a quick update on Max Russell and Haruhi Tashimi. Max Russell is okay, just a slight he has a slight concussion on his arm and his brain, and his head is a little sore, but he'll be all right. Haruhi, however, is still in a coma. She has not been able to being responsive. We'll get an update on her in a little while. As for Dylan Young, Wolfgang Coyote, and Rachel Williams, all 3 of them are okay. Dylan Young is a little sore. Rachel Williams is okay, and Wolfgang Coyote is okay. Just a bit of a sprain on his right wrist, but he'll be fine. Well, Matt Nathan leads the way. He's back where he was at a little while ago. Jacob Lawler isn't... Actually, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Matt Nathan has caught 1 lap down. Jacob Lawler's the leader. Imagine that. P2 Walker's second. Ryan Bell is up to 3rd. Dylan Poteet moves to 4th. And Max Skinner's in 5th. That's your top 5. Where have I been? Good Lord. Jacob Lawler's the leader. 2 cars in front of him that are slower. How will this play out? Just over halfway. Jacob Lawler Started towards the back of the pack. He's up at the front now, surprisingly, and he's going to let all the inside line cars go. Those cars are 1 lap down, not because of an incident, but because they were caught on pit road when the caution came out. They went down a closed pit road, and he's just going to let them on by. Holy cow, here comes Dylan Poteet. Good Lord, look at him go. Oh, contact. There they go. Jacob Waller's involved. And another crash. Good Lord, what in the world? Why do they do that? What the they're still wrecking. Holy cow, they're still wrecking. Good Lord, what are these guys thinking? Who's the leader anyway? Where is the leader? I don't even know who the leader is. Okay, Dylan Poteet's the leader. That's a good thing. But the cars running in second and third have just wrecked. What was all that about? Let's go back and take a look at what happened there. That's just messed up. Well, here's the problem. They go 3 wide, which is a no-no. And Max Skinner and Jacob Lawler, they just close in on P2 Walker. That is second, third, and fourth on the racetrack, and there they go. You just don't go 3 wide. That's something you just do not do at this track. I don't care what cars you're in. Oh, Aaron Williams. Actually, P2 Walker gets out of that real good. Not so much for Max Skinner. Ryan Bell's involved. Man, those are all cars running for position, too. I'm just going to be pretty blunt with that. That was kind of stupid, actually. And, that's basically all I can say on that matter. That was just stupid. So, the casualty list is Max Skinner, Ryan Bell, Aaron Williams, and Jacob Lawler. Second through fifth running on the track. And then this little incident. Look at this. Mia Morris just kind of gets out. This little incident. And Max Skinner goes out of the race because of that. What was Mia Morris thinking? I don't know. We'll go back as those cars that were 1 lap down. Guess what? They're now back on the lead lap. So let's go back to the restart. Well, a few cars made some stops. Dylan Poteet was not one of them. As you can see, most of the cars that were 1 lap down at the last restart are now up, back on the lead lap. Only 4 cars 1 lap down. Let's go through the field. Dylan Poteet leads. Cement Oscom without a rear wing is running in second. What a run. Cement, yeah. Where am I going? Servan Sarian without a rear wing is running third. I mean, good run for these guys. Rear wing and all. John Acosta is now back on the lead lap and in fourth. Jake Cole is in fifth. Luke Walker 6th. Matt Nate in 7th. Malachi Johnson 8th. Richard Johnson Jr. in 9th. And Mia Morris, despite that little miscue, is still running 10th, which kind of surprises me. P2 Walker, who's involved in that, I'm just going to be blunt, boneheaded move, is in 11th. Danny Wells, Alexander Dawson, Evan Gaduso, Ryan Bell, and Aaron Williams make up the rest of the field on the lead lap. Cesar Hernandez, Ryan Acosta, Eric Burton, and Richard Johnson are the last cars on the racetrack. There are only 20 cars left on the racetrack. We started with 39. We are now down 19 cars. But green flag is back out. Dylan Poteet has led most of the day today. Could Dylan Poteet go to victory lane? We've had 4 cautions already. 2 really big crashes. 1 smaller crash. And then we had a really boneheaded crash that happened just recently. And back here we got a small car little breakout because one of the cars was slower than the rest of them and held them all up. They kind of, holy cow, they looked like they were going to wreck. But the leader is still Dylan Poteet. Cesar Hernandez is 1 lap down. Poteet has to get around Hernandez if he wants to start pulling away. You know, Hernandez does not have any damage. He just got caught 1 lap down. So T is now running away. Ryan Acosta is 1 lap down and back to second. Jake Cole is up to second. Jake Cole is in second, but he's got to go through 2 slower cars to get to Dylan Poteet. Malachi Johnson's moved up to third. Cement Oscon has moved backwards to fourth. The rear wing, definitely a disadvantage. And running, this is Luke Walker. He was involved. I don't think he was involved in that wreck. He's just running a little slower. He's in the 5th position. Well, scratch that. He's going for the 4th position. 6th position right now is Matt Nathan, trying to get back up to the front where he once was. Richard Johnson Jr. is in 7th. And Zervin Sarian, falling like a rock because of his lack of rear wing, is in 8th. Alexander Dawson, whoop, never mind. Pichu Walker is in 9th. And Alexander Dawson trying to hold on. Goes out wide a little bit. He'll fall back to 10th. Oh, he scrapes the wall a little bit coming out of the turn. Look out, here comes Richard Johnson. He's not fighting for position. He's a lap down. But, oh, he still wants to get up to at least try to get back on the lead lap. Back up to the front as Jake Cole goes to the lead. He's caught. Actually, he is in the lead. There is Dylan Poteet falling like a rock. He got stuck on the high side. Oh, and he gets turned. Dylan Poteet gets turned. You gotta be kidding me. Look out, guys, look out. You've gotta be kidding me. Luke Walker's involved. You gotta be kidding me. Dylan Poteet, which I picked to win this race, has just been wrecked. Jake Cole is the leader. Holy cow. At this rate, we're not gonna have any cars left to finish the race. What the world? Let's go back and take a look at what happened. We saw that live. Let's go back and find exactly what happened to Dylan Poteet, who was running, I think, in the 3rd position. Well, look what happened. Luke Walker, who was fighting for position with Dylan Poteet, this was for the 3rd position, just flat out turns the number 3. Dylan Poteet, who was running at the front of the pack most of the day, finds himself getting turned by Matt Nathan. Holy cow. By Luke Walker. Luke Walker's going to get a little contact right there. For Richard Johnson Jr. It's going to send him around, but Dylan Poteet, oh, he was running 3rd. He was, oh, so close. Let's go back and let's ride on board with Matt Nathan as he almost slams right into Poteet. This is not the sight you want to see if you're fighting for the lead. Whoa! Dude, I'm just going to be honest, that was close. And there are pit stops happening. It's Matt Nathan and more are in. Cement Oscon is in. Looks like it's going to be full 4 tires. Yes, there's going to be 4 tires for Jake Cole. Oh! And Cement Oscon just takes 2. So does Matt Nathan. So Matt Nathan takes 2 tires only. And Ryan Acosta, I don't know if he's still on the lead lap or not. Michael Dawson might be the leader. Actually, no. Danny Wells is the leader. Danny Wells inherits points lead. We'll go to a quick commercial break and we'll be back to you with the restart.
And I'll have the French fries. I mean the fruit cup. Oh. Hey, I thought.
Pepsi Max, 0 calories.
And maximum taste. Hey. Honey!
And welcome back. We are on lap 54 of 80. We're getting closer to the end. Danny Wells is now the leader, followed by Pichu Walker and Malachi Johnson. Matt Nathan is in 4th. Savannah Oscon 5th with no rear wing. Servant Sarian, no rear wing, up in 6th. Richard Johnson Jr. 7th. Evan Gaduso in 8th. Jake Cole 9th. Ryan Bell 10th. Mia Morris 11th. Alexander Dawson 12th. Aaron Williamson 13th. Cesar Hernandez back on the lead lap in 14th. Luke Walker, no rear wing, and real boneheaded in 15th. 1 lap down in 16th is John Acosta. Ryan Acosta is in 17th, 1 lap down, and Richard Johnson, the last car on the track, 18th is Richard Johnson, 1 lap down. So even if he finishes there, he'll still get a top 20 spot. You are guaranteed a top 20 spot now, no matter where you finish. We only have 18 cars left on the track. This is what these kind of races do. They throw a real big curveball. As the green flag comes back out, we're under green. Last update for Haruhi Tashimi. She is fine. She is awake. She is alert. She is talking to the medical staff. Can't understand a word that she's saying though, but that's why she has her brother there with them. But Danny Wells in the lead in the number 5 Pennzoil Honda. So how about a Indianapolis style crank it up? Oh, we're back, and Pichu Walker is leading this race. Took the lead from Danny Wells, and he's now pulling away. Back here, Matt Naton moves back into second, looking for the lead where he was at for the start of this race. Malachi Johnson moves to third, and Danny Wells falls to fourth. Right now, he's under fire from Richard Johnson Jr., however. Whoa, buddy, look out. Here comes Johnson Jr. back to try and take that position away from him. Richard Johnson Jr. looking to close in the gap. Can't quite do it. Danny Wells will pull away again. Here comes Alexander Dawson. He wants the 5th position, and up we got a battle for the lead between Polster Matt Naton and Pichu Walker. Oh, whoa! Holy cow. He came up so close to turning him. That was close. He's right up on the back bumper, though. I'm surprised he hasn't been able to clear him. Someone's on pit road. I think it might have been the 90. Let's see if it is the 90. No, it is not the 90. Who's on pit road? Saw someone going down pit road. Nope, no one was on pit road. It must have been in my imagination. Matt Naton takes the lead, however. Matt Naton back where he started in the lead. Malachi Johnson and Alexander Dawson's moving up the field. He's last crossed the line in 5th. Looks like he'll cross the line now in 3rd. He's picked up 2 positions since last lap. He's on a roll. Looks like he kind of went up a high line a little bit, moved up a line to see what his car could do. Didn't look like it did much for him. So with only 18 cars on the track now, it's basically going to be between these cars to decide this race. Will we have another caution again that will bring these cars together again? Or can we race it all the way green? Because we're coming close on 20 to go. Actually we are. We're just beyond 20 laps to go. Pichu Walker looks like he wants to take a peek to the inside and he'll go for the lead. Pichu Walker tries to go for the lead. Hasn't quite been able to clear him yet. Trying. He still doesn't have it. And meanwhile, here comes Alexander Dawson. He just might take the lead if these two continue to fight. Look at him. He's right there. Oh, there goes Pichu Walker going down pit road. Scheduled stop for Pichu Walker. This is a scheduled stop. If he stops now, he can make it all the way on fuel. So this will be the last stop. He can make it all the way on fuel after this. Alexander Dawson takes the lead. All these cars, if they pit now, they will be all the way clear to go. They will be all the way good to go if they pit now. Will they pit now? Can they go further? As you can see, Alexander Dawson looks like he's going to stretch it some more. As Pichu Walker's now done his service. See the leaders go by. Right there, Malachi Johnson, he wants to lead. It's the first time he's been up front all day, other than the start of the race. Alexander Dawson starting mid-pack, coming up to the front. And the number 1 Budweiser Honda. He knows how to run around these tracks. And he's making a good use of it right now, leading the race. But you have pole sitter Matt Nathan behind him. And Malachi Johnson. Those are your top 3. They're settling in. Oh, we got more cars on pit road. Do we? Do we have more cars on pit road, or did my eyes fool me again? My eyes must have fooled. Nope, we do have more cars down pit road. 1 car to be exact, and that was Danny Wells. Danny Wells making a scheduled stop, and he's down and away. Pichu Walker is running in the last place position. 1 lap down. Here comes Matt Nathan to work on Alexander Dawson. Whoa, they touched. Matt Nathan trying to take the lead. He's just not been able to clear him yet. Can he clear him though? No! Alexander Dawson with a big run keeps the lead and gets about a car length distance between himself and Nathan. Down the backstretch though, looks like that Nathan's car might be closing in just a little bit. Can he get up to him? That's the big question. And when will these guys have to pit? Will this play into Luke Walker's favor? Can he go the distance? But these guys have to stop again. They can't make the distance. When will they pit is the question. And if a caution comes out, then all the cars might just pit together and everyone will be back on the same sequence. How will that play out? As Matt Nathan now tries to go to the lead. If you're a crew chief, what kind of strategy are you trying to play out? Well, who knows? I wouldn't want to be crew chief right now, that's for sure. And as we come in these closing stages of the race, if we get to lap 70, that's 10 to go. Will these drivers have to stop? That's the question that no one knows so far. Let's ride on board with Alexander Dawson, shall we? Alexander Dawson knows the stakes of this so far. He wants to make sure he's there up at the front. Can he make it? I can just hear the music playing right now. I can just hear that shark music playing. Apparently I'm not the only one. Alexander Dawson just came over the radio and he's saying da 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 da. So you can see he's going for the lead now. He's trying. Alexander Dawson's got a big sense of humor. And he knows how to laugh. Oh, and he also knows how to move He also knows how to move Matt Nathan out of the way. Move the leader to Alexander Dawson. Coming down one more time to 70 laps. 10 to go. If you gotta go, you might want to go now. Can they make it on fuel? When will they pit? Do they have to pit? Can they make it all the way on fuel? Very unlikely, but they might. It looks like if we don't have another caution come out, it'll be between these three cars. These three cars to decide the race. Will it come down to that? Will it just be these three cars? Oh, maybe not. Malachi Johnson. Oh, speaking of stops, there goes Matt Nathan. He's making his stop now. Will it be gas and go for the number 75, or is it going to be tires? I would just go for gas. Best strategy now is to go for gas. What is the strategy for the 75? Let's stay on him. Whoa, Evan Gatsuo. Evan Gatsuo has been here. He was involved in the first wreck of the race. He's still there, doing really good. As he comes down pit road, long way down pit road. What's the strategy going to be? Fuel only? No, left side tires. Servansarian is on pit road. Mia Morris is on pit road. Jake Cole and all of them are not. Here comes Malachi Johnson. Third place is now on pit road. A lot of cars coming down pit road. Malachi Johnson, one of them. Cesar Hernandez, Ryan Acosta, Richard Johnson Jr., Ryan Bell, Aaron Williams, Danny Wells is still on the track. There's Alexander Dawson. He has yet to stop. Can he make it? Nope. He's coming down pit road this time. Let's follow the leader. Here comes Jake Cole and Michael Dawson, I believe that is. No, Richard Johnson, I'm sorry. So let's follow the number 1 Budweiser Honda of Alexander Dawson with less than 10 laps to go. Can he get in and get out? Will it be fuel only? Aaron Williams an extended stop. Problems for the 07. He won't finish any worse than 18th though. It's going to be right side tires for Alexander Dawson. Will stay on the leader. He's now listed in second, as I believe one car is yet to pit. 2 tires and gas for the number 1. Who is the leader right now? The leader is... Who's being listed as the leader? You see Alexander Dawson coming off pit road. He's now listed 3rd. But who is in front? Well, there's Luke Walker. He's listed 2nd. So he just made his stop. But who's being listed? Jake Cole's being listed 1st. Okay, so there's Matt Nathan. Matt Nathan might be in the lead now. Matt Nathan was the first one to pit. He is now in the lead probably, as Alexander Dawson has just made a stop. So Matt Nathan is in the lead now. Excuse me. Matt Nathan, yes. Matt Nathan is now the leader. Malachi Johnson is in 2nd. And Alexander Dawson fell to 3rd. How about Cesar Hernandez in 4th? And 5th will be Jake Cole. But the question is, can Malachi Johnson run Matt Nathan down? It looks like he is. Malachi Johnson looks like he's running Matt Nathan down. Is the caution out? No. Okay, I thought I saw yellow lights. Who has the fastest lap this lap? As they get the lap 75 of 80. Everyone is good to go. As in terms of gas, Matt Nathan with a 38.442. Oh, Malachi Johnson closing in. with a 38.237. Malachi Johnson is closing. Richard Johnson Jr., Alexander Dawson is closing in, but not as fast as Malachi Johnson. But if these two get battling side by side, Alexander Dawson could be right there. Matt Naden crosses the stripe now at 38.344. Malachi Johnson, 38.230. Oh, give one up better. Give one up to Alexander Dawson. He's hustling now. He's at a 38.284. Not as fast as Malachi Johnson, but he's definitely closing. Now, can Matt Naden hold off Malachi Johnson if he catches him? Or can Alexander Dawson maybe catch up? Or can we see what happened with J.R. Hildebrand in the Indy 500 last year? And one of these, if these two wreck, could Alexander Dawson capitalize? Lap 77 of 80. We are closing in to the 2 to go signal. I'm excited. We got two great drivers battling it out. Who had the fastest lap? Well, who do you think? Malachi Johnson, he's just a fraction of a second faster, but those count. It adds up. And he's closing in on Matt Naden. Will we have time though? Can he make it? Forget Alexander Dawson. He does not have enough time to catch these guys. But you see, Matt Naden is stepping up the speed. And every time that he does, Michael Dawson steps up in speed. They're just increasingly getting faster and faster and faster. Matt Naden and Malachi Johnson will be these two to decide this race. Can Matt Naden hold him off? Oh man, this is just intense. So intense. Coming down to receive 2 to go. Over the hood of the pole sitter, Matt Naden. Matt Naden receives the 2 to go as Malachi Johnson seems like Malachi Johnson slowing down. Malachi Johnson did not have a faster lap that lap. He better hustle if he wants to get up. But we have a slower car in the form of Aaron Williams. Aaron Williams is the slower car. Can he play into this? Will he play into this? He might. He just might. The slower car of Aaron Williams just might play into this finish. Here they come for the final time. 1 lap to go this time. Matt Naden and Malachi Johnson. Matt Naden is a Ncgmrs veteran, and Malachi Johnson is a new guy. He's the rookie. Here coming up to Aaron Williams. Aaron Williams, will he be a bother to Matt Naden? Will he hold him up? No? Yes? Yes, a little bit. No! Matt Naden's going to go by. Matt Naden has gotten the inside. Matt Naden out of turn 4 for the final time will hold off Malachi Johnson, and he will win here at Indianapolis. The Ncgmrs 500 winner, Matt Naden. Holy cow! The first official Ncgmrs 500 winner goes to Matt Naden. Holy cow, started on the pole and he finished exactly where he started. Great run, great run. He raced it all the way to the finish under green. Malachi Johnson just did not have enough to catch him. Holy cow. Let's go to the official standings. Let's see if they're official now. The standings are official. Matt Naden wins. Malachi Johnson in second. Alexander Dawson third. Cesar Hernandez and Jake Cole make up the top 5. Top 10 looks like this. Richard Johnson Jr., P.J. Walker, Danny Wells, Servan Sarian, and Luke Walker make up the top 10. Ryan Bell, Semen Oscon, Evan Gaduso. No rear wing at all. Still finishes 13th. Mia Morris, the last car on the lead lap, in 14th. Aaron Williams, Richard Johnson, and Ryan Acosta, the last cars on the track. John Acosta had a camshaft go on him. He finishes the day in 18th. That's the car I saw going down pit road earlier that we never got to, as John Acosta goes out of the race. Dylan Poteet, all these cars finish out of the race. As you can see, Dylan Poteet, Eric Burton make up the top 20. Jacob Waller, Max Skinner, Dylan Young. Forgot to mention Max Skinner. This is his hometown. I'm sorry. Amir Hamad is this track's hometown. This track is Amir Hamad's hometown. Max Skinner is a good friend of Amir Hamad, representing him in this race as Amir could not race today due to an injury. Dylan Young, Wolfgang Coyote, and Rachel Williams make up the top 25. Michael Dawson, Alex Tanker, Seth Cole, and Matthew McMurray, Jack Nathan, Matthew McMurray at top 30. The rest of the cars are Ryan Cooper, Tony Blazer, Max Russell, Michael Harvey, Haruhi Tashimi, Sam Young, Lena Skinner, Kenny McCurry. Man, he just cannot get a break in any series he's been in so far. And Soren Tahari, the last car on the track. Thank you for watching this special race for the Ncgmrs, and congratulations to this guy, Matt Nathan. Thank you for watching the race. We'll see you in 2 months when the Ncgmrs takes on a special track for the next race, the next Ncgmrs 500. I'm Anthony McCurry. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.